Check, check. Microphone check. Okay. Something's missing here. This whole live peer setup thing with OBS is messed up some of my settings. And now I am missing something. Like stream elements, like the events. Docs. Activity feed. That's missing. What? Okay, it seems to be broken. Challenges of multi-streaming, right? Why is that? It's already launched. Activity feed. There it is. Aha! Fixed it. Okay. Now, I guess I just need to verify everything, I suppose. Looks like you should be getting music. Microphone seems to be working. I've looked at the stream on other websites, other windows. I just want to check the app on my phone, because that seems to be a good secondary. This is how most of my videos, my live streams start, so yeah, I have to do something to distinguish myself from past live stream. Alright, so now we gotta check YouTube, so Twitch is working. Just going live took half an hour. Setting up the tweet. Getting the settings done for Zora. Okay, so now we're checking YouTube. If I mute this on this computer, is it mute there? No. Okay, so YouTube works. Let's check home. Subscribing to track. Okay, so that's curious. Don't know what that means, but send a reaction. Oh, I think I just spent money on myself. Huh. Alright, well, Pump works. I don't know if there's a Zora app for the phone, but the website seems to be rolling here. Trying to fit 4 chats on one screen whilst doing all the rest of this. Okay, well, seems like everything's working. Before we get started, I am gonna go some more hot water for my tea, I guess, so I will be right back. Okay, now that that's handled, also let's set our timer. Stand up, sit down, begin. Bottom of the hour. Just kind of worked out in terms of timing. But, yeah. Let's begin. Check out the new update for The Last Caretaker. Okay, everybody. So there was an update to the early access game, The Last Caretaker. You can see right down here. Early access 0.6.0.606471. That just got pushed late last night, early this morning, something like that. Up here, you can see Update 1, December 16, 2025, Last Humans. New locations and quests. The warehouse opens. A new hangar. Caves. What? Habitat nodes and secrets to uncover. New items and modules. Forklift. Compost system. Speakers. Night vision. Binoculars, and more. New enhancements and achievements. Stability and crash fixes and performance improvements. Well, I hope to see all of that. Okay, well, now we need to load in, and I think I've got... This is the backup slot we were using, December 9th. Yeah, because today is the 16th, so... and that looks like 7:52:29 p.m. That's like dinner time, so... Backup 3 is probably an earlier, yeah. I tend to rotate between 2 and 3 here. So we'll load 2 and then set 3 as the new save, and that way 2 will be the backup. And then 3 will just be leapfrogging there. We're going to load up the December 9th save game and see all of the new changes, what we've got today. Looks like some exciting stuff. Gotta figure out where I was in the game, what I was doing, what my next task or mission was going to be. Because, you know, it's been a week. Been off living life, working work. So, that takes a little something there. We're still loading? Okay. Well, I don't know how to entertain you all. I'm here. Yeah. If anybody's joining in, Last Caretaker is a mission for a little robot to recover the remnants of humanity, humans, and gestate them, so to speak, in some machinery by feeding them and providing various neural inputs, such as increased memory or leadership skills or technical skills, what have you, feeding in different nutrients to adjust weight, height, strength, all of those sorts of things, lifespan. And then once you've gestated said human in the giant machine, put them in a rocket and launch them to space, to wherever they're going to go to be with other humans. And yeah, it's been a fun ride so far. We have yeeted one human into space already, and the rocket came back and landed as expected because we have reusable rockets these days. So in the future, obviously, they're going to have them. And yeah, this is just me talking into the void, loading while we wait. So I don't know what optimizations were done performance-wise, but not on this front. This is taking a hot minute. We've encountered a few bugs, squiggly things in the water. If you don't like being in the water or ocean, this might not be the thing for you. But if you like Subnautica, it could work. You might like it. Lots of scrapping, building things, running cables and fuel lines all over the place. You get a boat. Yes, you do. You get your own boat. It's diesel electric powered. You can make solar panels, windmills, all that sort of thing to outfit it. Storage becomes important because you start recycling a bunch of materials which you're going to need in order to do other things, to build, other things, cables, weaponry, solar panels, processing units for fuel, diesel, battery storage for your electricity. So, yeah. Um, we've I guess I don't want to say recovered, but we've explored and I guess taken control of several stations out in the water. They're kind of like oil rigs in some cases. A lot of them are smaller than that. It looks like they were trying to survive up until the end as the world flooded with water. So there are a variety of outposts that are not quite the size, excuse me, of an oil rig, but there's resources on them, things you can find, recyclable materials, um, yeah, equipment, furniture, even other robots you can recycle. So I guess they didn't quite live up to, you know, what was expected to of them. Ran out of power, didn't manage energy properly, those sorts of things. And so sometimes, yeah, you need to go and recycle another robot. Some of them are caretaker robots, even as advanced as you are. And yet, for some reason, they ran out of power and just sat down in some cases. So we, yeah, thank them for their service and then use their resources for saving humanity. Um, I am a bit worried right now because how long have I been talking into the loading void? I don't hear any music. Oh, no, that's the house. Ventilation, heating, or something is spooling up. It's not even the game. What do you think? Should we kill it and restart it? Alt F4 does not work. What's going on here? Maybe we can close it? Force close it? I think we've experienced a crash, y'all. All right, so we're going to restart the computer. Yeah, restart anyway. So, drop that out of there because that's image is stalled. Put on something else for you to look at. In the meanwhile, as the computer reboots. Early access game. I mean, it's not completely unexpected that the game would crash or hang. So, just got to wait for it to boot back up again. All right, signs of life. Let's see here. Oh, that's already handled. Okay, never mind then. I like to monitor temperatures. Because this game, as much as they say, they haven't seen any real progress yet on the optimization side. This game heats up this computer pretty good. So I just like to keep an eye on the temperatures. Okay, screen capture, load that back in. And you should have this screen now. Yep. Channel 37. The Last Caretaker. Man, if it's going to take me an hour every time just to start stream, good grief. Well, at least now for now, Zora is set up to work. So that was a big, to do, trying to figure that out. Oh, we got an hourglass. It is working somewhere in the background there. Good grief. Another little hourglass for a split second. Okay, now, yep, flashing screen. There it is. Got music, audio. Alright, load game. Back up slot 2, right? December 9th, yep. Right before 8 p.m. local time. Well, that was fast. That was a normal load. Oh, got... Oh! Things are rendering in. We can see the water in our boat. What? Things are invisible. This is kind of awkward. Oh. That goes really far down. Huh. Okay, well. Here we are. Let us, okay, so now we're gonna create the new backup. We're gonna overwrite 3, keep 2 as the backup. Okay, they seem to be heavy, so let's take a look at what I got under trash. There is always that. We got some ammo. Oh, we got the rifle on hand as well. Holy enhancers. 340? Are you kidding me? 11 skills. Okay, well, let me wait for the computer to unfreeze. Okay, we're just gonna put some stuff away, just as carry weight and all that. We have our pistol handy? Yes. Yes. Add that back in. Dum-da-dum. Oh, yeah, that's right. We came over here to this, new building, the last signal. That's what it was. We got that completed, hopefully. We got some more biological material here. So we got that in our stores. We're just, actually, we got quite a bit of that. That. Let's make some diesel fuel, shall we? Alright. That tank's at 800 plus liters, empty. 2,000 liters, great. Boat carries 2,000 liters. We have a second 2,000 liter that's full. Third one that is nearly half full. A bunch of little tanks over there. I wonder if we should just drop all of those into the thing. There's a tire sitting right here. There it is. Trash on the floor. Resources. Oh, look at all that copper. Plastic. Carbon fiber. Glass. More carbon fiber. Gold. Iron. Titanium. Plastic. Glass. Neutronium stuff. Okay, so while we're working on this, we're gonna charge up. The cable's not long enough. Are you kidding me? I figured, you know, I would 2 birds, 1 stone on this, but I guess not. I don't have enough cable. 2 meters, only carrying 3 meters of cable. That's good. Okay, so let's put this stuff away. What are we carrying here? Lead, copper is pretty heavy. Glass. Oh, container. That's nice. Glass is full. Aluminum. Glass. Is this rubber? Do we have? Yeah, that's fine. Fabric. That's fine. Here. Silicon. Let's put that up. Gold. That. Copper. Split it. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Fine. iron. How's that? Get a little plastic and iron copper on us. Okay. Are we carrying any brain stuff? Yes. Small tree. Helps with patience and discipline for our budding humans. Probably use some more electric. What do you think? I have no ammo. This pistol. I guess we better work on that too. Okay, so while that's printing some more ammo, let's go back and look at our skills. Charge injector. Injects converted power into your systems, trading electricity for vitality. Electricity for vitality. So that's like a heal kind of thing, right? We should have one of those so we can make them while we're on the run. Donk pallet. Reinforced pallet that supports cargo for lifting and moving with a donk forklift. Donk lift 3200. Internal combustion heavy-duty forklift for horizontal and vertical movement. Sure, why not? Echo horn, placeable speaker used for signals, ambience, and alerts. Field binoculars. I have a sniper rifle. What do I need binoculars? Night sight. Complete quest 1 before me. Oh, complete quest 1 before me to unlock. See clearly in darkness and gain an edge against dark grown enemies. Dark grown? Food processor. Soil forge. Produces food materials from bio. Are we not recycling bio in the recycler to get our food sources? Reload the pistol. What is this? Ani fuel light. No. Night sight. So we can't unlock it until we do some sort of mission. What is this? Depth glow. Illuminates underwater heavy sinking glow stick. Ah, that's important. All the other glow sticks float. We should have one of these for underwater visibility, in addition to the headlight, obviously. Once it unfreezes, I will continue looking at the other new skills. So yeah, there's Soil Forge. Battery. It's just the Ani Petromax. Oh, here's the Abyss Glow. Oh, we have to complete the quest Mother to unlock that one. Here's a Soil Forge Prime. Produces food materials from bio at a faster rate. Also produces methane, which is nice for rockets. Rockets like methane. Okay. Oh, we haven't... There's nothing unlocked here, but... Brass Telescope. Complete quest The Warehouse to unlock. Single scope telescope from 1930. Slow to aim, but delivers sharp, long-range vision when steadied. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Enhancers. Holy smokes, 340 unused enhancer points. Oh, what's this? Field Medic. Boost transfer speed of electricity and health by 2.5%. Shock Absorber. Decrease fall damage by 0.5%. That could be kind of handy. Man, that's a lot of points. Boost transfer speed of electricity and health by 2.5%. Health never seems to really be that difficult, you know? Transfer of health. But electric, I mean, as our battery gets bigger, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of nice to increase the transfer speed, I suppose, but it's also going to depend on how much power you have in reserve in all of your batteries, whether it's, you know, a base or the boat. Like, you're going to want to have all that set up properly, right? This one I know is going to be handy. So we're going to grab, I don't know, like 20 points of fall reduction. Field Medic, just to see what it does, we'll do like 10. Okay, so power management, scrapper, vitality, hall mastery, increase capacity by 52 kilograms. Okay, I want to actually increase this because there are so many times where I'm stuck between weapons and stuff I've picked up. Let's go to plus 80 kilograms. And then improved hydraulics increases lifting capacity by 1% and efficiency by 1%. We definitely want to get that up. Let's say 70. Engineering build time. Yeah, let's put 20 points in there. Oops. Can't take that back. Vitality. You know, it never seemed to really run into anything yet. But, I guess let's bump this to 160. Okay, just to make that an even number. Electricity capacity. .2 kilowatt. Max dive depth. Oh, we need to work on this because there's some missions where we're down pretty deep. We got to put a lot of points into this, I'm thinking. I'll just put it at 100. Just to be on the safe side, I think. Because as it turns out, we are diving some of these things quite a bit. Power management, scrapper. Yeah, this is always nice to have on the scrapper. Let's bump this one to 70. We got the points for it. And then power management optimizes electricity usage. Let's throw 30 points of that. Put it up to 80 and then see where we're at. Okay. Power consumption is currently at 250 watt hours. We're standing here. It's time to stand up. All right, let's go add in our health points. And this is why it's never really important to me how fast that is. And then electricity. Pretty fast. Okay. Stand up, sit down. So yeah, I don't know that skill or whatever you call it, enhancer, is really all that important in terms of like field medic. Boost transfer speed of electricity and health by 2.5%. Shock absorber. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna bump this. What do we got left? 93 points. I'm gonna bump this all the way up to like 50. $63 points remaining. All right, let's put some more into electricity capacity. Next hive depth, capacity, and efficiency, hit points. Engineering, craft time, and consumption is reduced. Let's round that out to 80. 35 points left. All right, we'll get everything else to 80. Oops. Well. Okay, we're going to hold on to a couple of points here in case we need to see some improvements in other areas. Oh man, we can carry on board 2.1 kilowatts of power as a robot. Let's go ahead and save here. Since we did all that stuff. Do I have... I do. You know what I'm thinking? Just to save space once the game unfreezes. I'm just gonna drop all these little diesel tanks into the big ones over there. There's no reason to be like, you know. Are you kidding me? Because really nothing else uses diesel. You know? What are we at now? 2,000 there, 419 there. So it was like 800 and something before. So 1,200, 1,600 liters of diesel fuel out of that. Good grief. Okay, so Bloop. Ah, this is so confusing. Are you kidding me? Come on. Alright, that added... Hey, shattered light! Only on this boat on the ocean? No. We actually have plenty more to do. Connect these up. Switch the direction of that out. There we go. Here's this one of the stations. This is where the last signal. It's like this oil rig kind of facility that we had to go explore and do a bunch of stuff. I'm just going through the updates right now, and then I decided, you know what? Let's save some room and get all those gas tanks, those diesel fuel tanks out of there. Free up some space. Can I just drop? Yes, trash. So how you been? How's things? Here's my boat. I got a water desalination process going back here with a fresh water tank. Net is raised. Did we pick up? Oh, no, I guess not in a while. I'm pretty sure we completed everything here from the last stream, and it's time to move on. But I'm having thoughts. There's... add a couple more upgrades there to my boat. Basic electric engine super booster. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then there's a diesel one, right? Super booster. Yes. Add all parts. Build that. So let's just take one more look. Because, I mean, it was a week ago that I last did this, so let's go take a look upstairs and see if there's anything for us to do. A little bit of a hang there. Is there? Yes, that's right. Let's see. There's a ladder in the back. Oh, there's some nice trash up here we can recycle. A broken sweetheart. We can just recycle that here. Also, all this stuff. Fabric scraps. Coffee table. Plastic and metal. Always need that stuff, that's for sure. What we got up here? Oh. Music notes. What does that give us? So we can use these things, like music notes. This is what we, like, program into our humans while they're in the incubator pod. This adds 6 creativity and 4 communication. So we want to collect these and keep them so that when we start putting our humans together in the pod, tar. those ones all... So the guitar also does that. What does it add? Creativity of 3, focus of 3, and communication of 3. So you can see by combining all these different things, you've got leadership, you've got focus, communication, all this stuff. You can kind of mold the human before you launch them into space on the rocket. So they just kind of gestate in the incubator pod. They call them seeds for some reason. Human seeds. Which, you know, when I think of seeds, I think of a plant, not a human. Yeah, okay, that fall damage. It didn't do anything. Nice. There's some mines out there in the water. You just have to be able to drive your boat through the middle of them. Some more steel beams. More metal, steel. I don't know how much I really need to be taking with me here. There's so much of it. What is my weight? Oh, I'm at 54%. Okay. Bottom right-hand corner down over there. Vitality 170, battery 1.6 out of 2.1. Oh, I'm using the flashlight. That's why the energy consumption is so high. I'm like, 3 kilowatts. What? Yes, that is correct. They cannot live on Earth. In fact, as far as we know, there's no humans left on Earth. They all went to space. When all of this flooding occurred, and what remains is like just kind of gathering resources and recycling and sending it in the form of humans up into space. Did I? I have not been here, have I? Otherwise this stuff would have been out of the way. Another guitar. Always look up and around as well. Chairs are good for plastic and fabric scraps. Yeah, it is pretty cool. There are some bad things out there. That's why I'm carrying a pistol with a laser sight. And I've got the, they call it the breacher. Attachment, breacher barrel. So instead of just shooting one bullet, it turns it into like a shotgun blast. But it's a pistol, so it's not a very powerful shotgun, but it's good when you're dealing with several of the little critters that you encounter. And then there's also different types of ammo. So the pistol shard is like a glass ammo, so it doesn't ricochet, because the regular bullets can ricochet and either damage you or damage something that you need. So you got to be careful, apparently, with all that. But I've never really found... There are some cases where the pistol shard works better on different critters. So, yeah. And then also sometimes I take off the attachment, because a straight bullet is better than the shotgun effect. So... Oh, there's some more chairs. More fabric materials we can take advantage of here. Yeah, there's a lot of recycling that's going on in order to build things. Ultimately, this stuff can be used to make more ammo, solar panels, vertical windmills for generating power, more batteries. Any biological material you collect from the critters can be put into a type of, what would you call it? Like fermentation thing. It makes diesel out of the biomaterial. And then the diesel, of course, powers your boat, which is really handy. And you can actually see the build. Let's see, where's my build skills? So these are the things that I can build. So like, if I lose my wrench somehow or my flashlight, and there's different levels. I'm currently using this one, which is like the mid-tier flashlight. Different solar panels. So you start out with the little baby solar panel, and then you upgrade to the mid-size solar panel. Same thing with the windmills. So this one is called the Whisper. It's the vertical type of... Yeah, it's totally WALL-E meets like global warming. Here's the mid-size. You got different types of lights. Because certain creatures are like, they only go in the dark. So if you have lights around, like, they're not going to come near you. Like, if you need a battery, grenades, make electrical grenades, which is good against any mechanical enemies. Here's a water purifier, which I've got one on the boat. Of course, you need storage, so there's different size boxes for storage. We just got the forklift with this new update. And then also these things, they're called charge injectors. So it exchanges electricity for health. So like repairs. Since you're a robot, ultimately. So all these different things. Also, there's different food recipes. So like muscle fortification increases the strength of the human that you're putting into the pod. Endura growth, it helps, you know, with, what does it say? Endurance and sustained physical growth. Steady support for long-term exertion and recovery. What's this one? Immune boost. So it increases their antioxidants and immune boosting. So yeah, you build all that stuff. We do have the sniper rifle. Different types of ammo. So again, if you run into like mechanical things, these electric type bullets are good for those things. Here's the super high powered flashlight, the Eclipse. It's just that it uses so much power. I might be able to get away with using it now because my battery bank is double what it used to be. Right? You start out with a 1 kilowatt battery. I now have, via the upgrades, the skills, I now have a 2.1. Oh no, the enhancers is what you do. So now my battery capacity is more than double. It's 2.1 kilowatt hours. So, yeah, I probably could get away with using the high-powered flashlight. In some cases, it seems like it's way overpowered for most of what I've done so far, so I haven't really been using it. But the enhancers allow you to increase your vitality, and these are permanent upgrades. Engineering, that's how long it takes to build things, and then how much is used to build them. Fall mastery, this is how much you can carry. I can now carry 180 kilograms. So, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Detroit, that's a good one. I think I saw that. I might have gotten that on Steam recently when it was on sale. That one I've watched other players play it, and the story definitely intrigues me. You know? Because, yeah, sci-fi, sure. Look, stuff is just laying out in the open. Oh, there's more over here, I guess, in this box. Sweet. What else have we got? A long way down into the water there. There's a way to get... How do I get over there? More stairs. Solar panels off because it's nighttime. There's the moon. Yeah, when activating these bases, it's a good idea to bring some batteries. Huh. I guess the bridge is powered by that one over there, not this one here. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, see, I've got a mid-sized battery here plugged in. Keep the base online when the solar panel, you know, when it's dark, basically. You just save your power. But I can also recharge myself from the battery, which is fantastic. And then your cable, if you can see in the middle there, it shows I'm using 5 of 20 meters. So the max length of the cable is 20 meters. But you can use connectors to, you know, increase the length. So if you need something that's 40 meters, you just make a connector and connect the two cables. Alright, that's probably good. So you just drop down, and there's connectors for the different types of things. Gas, fuel, water, and electric. So you just drop down one of these, and it's got a switch on top too, so if you need to turn stuff off and on, it allows you to do that. But then you can connect two cables, and then now you can get, 40 meters, 60 meters, 80 meters, etc. More stuff over here. So how... Whoa. That was weird. Bump the mouse and the whole screen went transparent. So, how did you like Detroit become human? How long did it take you? Let's see. Ugh! Wild there. I always want to grab fabric scraps. There's so much metal. Just trying to get to the other side. Okay, so this is the... Oh! Repair communications array 1, 2, 3, 4. Charge uplink. Okay. Also, this poor fella. That's another caretaker. He didn't quite make it, did he? Well, thank you for your service, buddy. You're now going to be recycled for the cause. Alright, what's this? Aged Lazarus vial. This is like the pods that you put the humans in, but it doesn't look like the ones that you use. So aged, this is probably an old design, maybe? From what we saw in earlier in the game. 6 hours? Not a great ending? That's too bad. Ultra-tech scrap. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely want to grab that. High-tech scraps for the monitor. I don't know. I've got like 70 hours in this game already. And then they just added more content with this update, which is kind of wild. So you can kind of play this for a long time. Aged Lazarus cylinder. Ultra-tech scraps, high-tech scraps. Nice. Still an awesome game? Okay. Yeah, I mean, from what I saw of it in the past, it does, have some interest for me. I figure at some point I do want to get around to playing it. Alright, so we gotta go find... Oh, there's so much good loot up here. Uh-oh. Game froze. We have to go repair some things, according to that screen over there. But in the meanwhile, I figure we might as well grab this. Oh. Check loot. Human seed container. Now this looks familiar. This looks like what we've used before, because we did manage to launch one into space already. So, but this is what the human seed container looks like. It just looks cleaner. This one is, old. Liberty Reborn. We brought freedom to the stars. They really have the Statue of Liberty wearing a space helmet. That's kind of funny. Okay, so... wait. What is my... Taking a minute for the menu to load. Oof, I'm at 223 out of 180 kilos. I'm a little bit heavy. Repair communications array. Charge uplink. Alright. Last one to scrap. Let's... Repair communications uplink. Generally, they put antennas on the rooftop, so... Oh, what do you know? Alright, repair tool. What do we need? Iron, copper, and plastic. Okay, that one is fixed. Iron, copper, and plastic. I hope we have enough for all four. We ran out of iron. Uh-oh. What about this one? Yep. Need more iron. So... back to the ship, I guess. That's where the recycler is. Exo. Built to last. And this exo says extract, refine, refuel. Some interesting posters around here. Alright, you can see the charge going through the cable from the solar panel to the batteries. Yeet! Oh! Okay, cool. Alright, we're on a boat. I'm sprinting right now, but I'm over cucumbered, so can't go very fast. Trash. Iron and copper. Load the memories. That should be enough iron. Oh, also, our engine improvements. Yeah, let's go load in this super booster. What? And this is for the diesel engine. Super booster, so this one will be full. Oops. Okay. So we need one more of those, yeah? Electric super booster. Electric engine cylinder super booster. It's just a weird name, if you ask me, but okay. All those materials, the scrap is just stacking up. That's awesome. Okay. Uh-oh. I should have enough iron and copper that I collected there. There's copper, 21, iron, 23, yeah. Plastic, okay. Oh yes, and storms ravage the surface, so you get these rainstorms, lightning, rocks your boat about quite a bit. Alright, get on the top of the building. Break out your wrench. Repair. Okay. Let's go check the status over here. Okay, they're all green. Charge uplink. Guess it's time to sit down again, huh? Okay, so we do have a little extra power in our backpack. We can plug that in, see if that will give us a decent amount of charge. A little bit. 25% approximately. Plug in ourselves. Give it some of our power. We want to keep some so that we can, like... Oh, I have these portable batteries. Recharging myself while I'm charging up the device. 85%, 90%, 98, operation nominal. Alright, good. I still have 400 kilowatts left, or 400 watt hours remaining. Alright. Flip the switch.
Did you truly think only seed vaults carried our hope?
Did you think that only seed vaults carried our hope? Unknown. Oh. There's another unknown over here. Oh, wow. There's, like, multiple... So this symbol here... This is the seed vault. This is where we get more humans to grow. So we go get the seeds, and then we go to Lazarus Complex, which then puts them into the pod. And the seeds are fragile. Like, when you grab them, you have 60 minutes. Excuse me. You have 1 hour to get them here to Lazarus Complex to install them into the pod and start growing them. And then it takes, like, 10 minutes to grow and incubate the human. And then after they're in the pod, they're stable, right? Indefinite. And then from there, we go over to Exodus Station, the launch complex, this rocket right here. So, yeah. Oh, there's more seeds here. Oh, there's some, like, right next to us. 429 meters. These ones are close to the Lazarus Complex. I don't know how long it'll take to get to... It shouldn't take that long to get to the Lazarus Complex. We could probably grab these ones right here because they're right next to this station. And then make a beeline for the Lazarus Complex, right? Okay. Meanwhile... Wait, did I mark that on my map? See? Oh, yeah, there it is. Wow. Oh, it's underwater, too. So all of these you can see on the horizons. You can see Sanctuary Dock, 37. That's where you start. That's where you power on and first gain awareness. And then you eventually find Lazarus Complex. There's Seed Vault Prometheus, which you also go to. There's also a variety of beacons. What do they call them? Signal beacon, navigation beacons. So you activate these, and that's how you get it scans everything in the purple circle. In like Lazarus Complex. But yeah, you get to these navigation beacons, and it reveals everything around you. So you want to get those to really see what's out there. Oh, what is this? Your new home among the stars. An astronaut tethered to something. Okay. Is there anything else up top that I need to get? Could recycle this stuff, I suppose. Replace the metal we just used to repair everything, right? Okay, so we're trying to get over here, right? Because I saw some additional goodies, if you will, resources that we can gather. We just have to figure out how to get over here. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got some air. O2 tanks. 2,200 liters in that one. 3,100 liters in that tank. Okay, that's nice. Question is... Come on, jump the fence, dude. Hardcore parkour. Let's do it. Oh, my battery's low. Whoops. I forgot I used it for the charging up the beacon station. We better go recharge our battery, because we also used our backup battery. Don't want to be losing that. If your battery gets too low, you start taking physical damage. Like that. That was a big jump, I guess. Okay. Let's plug into the battery. Drop off, jump. Grab all of this stuff. We have some space. There were some high-tech scraps in there, huh? There's neutronium. Okay, so now battery is full. Backup battery. Plug that guy in. So each of these medium-sized batteries holds 6 kilowatts. The boat is 1 battery, and then I have 2 here and 4 there. So we have a total of 5 batteries times 6 is total storage capacity of 30 kilowatt hours. So doing good there. Let's drop off that stuff. Iron, copper, but we need to keep some with us for things. Polymers, polyurethane, I guess. Drop that off. Oh, that's full already? What? Now there's the overflow. Okay. I've got so much in these, like, the big boxes are 200 kilos. The medium box is 100 kilos, and the little ones are 50 kilos. So, yeah. Okay, plastic needs to go in here, right? Yes. Silicon. Getting full. Alright, that's maxed out. Rubber. That one is maxed out. Fiber? What do you call this? Fabric. Okay, we do need to keep some of that with us for repairs and the like. This is our overflow, so we're going to drop some rubber. How's the glass? We need to do glass in there too. Aluminum. Surprising which which materials are actually scarce and which ones are abundant. Gold. Yeah. So we have 200 plus kilos of gold, 200, probably 300 of copper. Is this a big or a small? This is a big. So about 300 kilos of polyurethane. This is probably full now. 200 kilos of iron. 50 kilos of plastic. Yeah. Get here. Oh, solar cells. Solar panels. This one should be windmills, I think. Yeah, see turbine blades. So, if we ever need to construct, do I have any? I don't see any memory things there. Oh, here's our super booster. Finish out the rack. Bam. All right. What is this? Basic electric engine cylinder. Basic. Engine cylinder booster. Super booster. Okay, so these are basic. We should replace these with super boosters. Recycle. Okay. Electric super booster. Okay. While that's doing that, we can go heal. Kinda dark. Let's light it up. There we go. That helps. Health. That wasn't a big jump, but it was big enough, right? Save our progress. Backup station. Alright, so we now have 3 big tanks. 2,000 liters apiece, plus the boat holds 2,000 liters. So we have 8,000 liters, 8,400 liters of diesel. Yeah, I think we're set. We're good there. We could probably drive just about anywhere. And people coming in spamming chat. You get a ban. Okay. Yeah, I never did get to the other side, did I? I had to come back and recharge batteries. Also, do we have... Come on. Should have more utility. Yeah, here we go. Let's grab half of these. These are little batteries. So, they're still good for something. In case of a dire need. Load them into the holster belt there. Okay. Let's see if there's any more hidden goodies on the other side of the station. But we kind of have to get up on the roof to drop over. Up there. Let's go back this way again because I thought I saw... chairs. We don't really need the rubber. The tires are... we don't need all of that. Okay, so now, here's the question. A buoy with some goodies. Oh, there's a platform there. We jump down from here? Yes. Yep, they sure are. But fortunately, you know, we can catch them and, you know, ban them. And the great thing is, once one person starts banning them, then they try and go in somebody else's chat. More likely to get banned. Or just blocked. Like, eventually the account can't do anything anymore because enough people ban them. So many bots, man. And I'm literally playing a bot right now. Oh. Okay, is there other stairs? Let's turn on the light switch. Sweet. Okay, what do we got in here? Plastic and glass. Copper. Glass. Remember Earth. Your memories matter. Carry them forward. Okay. I am rebuilding humanity. Oh, I can dismantle the shelf. Okay. Oh, duffel bag. We definitely need that. Fabric. Excuse me. There's a door. Oh, okay. So this is, yeah, this is the other side that we were trying to get to. Oh, there's the boat. Down there. Okay, so this is the other side. Is there... oh, here we go. Glass. Iron, fabric. So here's the thing. Those boxes, the cardboard boxes that break down, they give you the materials. But when you recycle things, you get scraps. The scraps then go into the recycle machine so that you can get the materials. So scraps recycle into materials, and we break down these boxes and everything. So like these are materials. If we break down a box with our grinder, we get scraps, which then can be turned into the materials. It was a bit of a process, but yeah. And alternatively, you could just take the box and throw it into the recycler, but it's kind of a long ways away. So I can break it down up here, take the scraps with me, and as you've seen, and just do it that way. The one thing I tried early on too is these pallets. You can pick them up, but you can't really see how it's tipping over. You can't carry anything on them. But they're good for plastic, so just dismantle the pallet and now you have plastic. They're all kind of hard to break down, you know? It's not too terrible. The bigger ones are harder to break down. They take longer. But... oh, sun's coming up. Hands together. When gravity fails, hold on to each other. I wonder what the rest of the poster used to look like. Hmm? Okie dokie. That's a little crate. That'll go fast. Pallets. We need plastic. We've only got like 50 kilos of plastic, remember? Let's kind of work on that. Plenty of iron, more than enough copper, gold, polyurethane. Glass we're currently pretty good on. We're at least 100 glass, maybe more. It's either in a small or a big. I don't remember which size crate it's in. Okay. Oh, hey. Traffic pole. It's trying to dismantle it. Okay. Well, what do you say? We gotta head back to the boat. Running low on energy. Just dismantling all this scrap material. Alright. Yeet! Into the water. Is deep. A robot that swims? You say what? And indeed, they do. Robots that swim. Okay, let's plug into the battery while we're handling our recycling. Oh, also, we have super boosters to put in place. These guys, put these away in here, I guess. Somehow we're getting extras. Okay. Such a noisy machine. Do I have anything to put in here? No. This one. Here's some of the food items. This is a special biomaterial. Bioflesh. Comes from some of the high-tech enemies that you go up against. So I'm saving it to use it for specific things. Okay, so iron. It's full, isn't it? Yeah, it is now. 200 kilos of iron, and then 13 there. Copper. Must be a plastic. Yeah, we just got a whole bunch of plastic. Nice. Yeah, we still only have 61 kilos of plastic. Compared to some of this other stuff, it's like, man. Rubber is currently in the overflow as well. Alright. That should be all that. Minecraft vibes? Okay. I can see that, I guess, because you're building things and you're trying to organize all the different materials and resources, right? And then you have your tools in your tool belt that you use. Okay, so we got the beacon turned on. Oh, the thing. It's close to us. 440 meters over there. So, you say we cast off, pull the mooring. Daytime, turn off the lights. And wait for it goes the game. Oh, they changed this railing. This used to be one solid railing. Now you can just jump off. Oh, nice. That makes things easier. Net raised. Wait, let's drop the net. And then, well, they put ports up here for fuel and electric. Nice. Oh, buttons. What? Reset switch. Oh, you can turn the engines off and on. Since we're only going about 400 meters, we'll just use electricity. Oh, the storage bins? Yeah. Okay, so... anchored. Best way to get there? Let's just back up. We'll do it all electric, because that way we don't have to worry about wasting fuel. And there's plenty of sunshine. Oh, my windmill's damaged. See the little windmill on top there? It's not turning. And the other one looks like it's on fire. Should probably go fix those. Got a bit of a snag on the dock there. You know, that's the thing about the windmills, is they're always taking damage. Might just get rid of them. I know the solar panels only work during the day, but look, we've got 4 batteries plus the boat battery, which essentially means we have 5 batteries. It's not like we're using that energy anytime soon. And plus, having to fix the windmills all the time uses your resources, so all the materials are constantly dwindling. I mean, there is more up there on the station. I just didn't get it all, but still. Breath of the Wild for beacons? Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Well, just wait until you see this part, because I've done something similar to this before. It's going to remind you of yet another game. Alright. Stay away from the landmines. We're just going to kind of scooch right on through here. One on the left, one on the right, starboard. That's really cool. You can turn on and off the diesel or electric engines as needed. 24 kilometers an hour at 100% electric. That's pretty sweet. There's the stand-up sit-down timer. Man, Nightbot's going crazy. Alright, let's kill the engine. I have a feeling we're getting close to on top of the target destination. 142 meters. 40, 37, 30. Oh, it's going up again, isn't it? I can't tell. It's in the... They need to fix that. Because when you're over something, you can't see the distance. And it would be nice to be, like, straight over it, you know? Let's see. Yeah. 105 meters straight down. Anchors. One on the aft, one on the bow, port and starboard. Okay, we are now anchored. Boat's not going anywhere, because it will blow away with and if any storms roll up. Okay. Let's pause for a moment. I need a bio break. I will be right back. And we're back. Okay. Let's see, we've got pistol. Energy looks good. We got some little bitty baby backup battery pods in case we need them. Batteries. time is it? It's like daytime. We should be okay diving. Should. Alright, well, here we go. $62 meters down. Seed Reserve 3. Knock, knock. The bubbles always get me. I'm like, what is over there? Is there a door somewhere? Legs. Access granted. Okay. Aha! See, there's a human seed. And you can see the 1 hour timer. Oh, there's 4 of them, huh? Okay, so... Open vault. Human seed paused. 1 hour. You get 60 minutes. So... you gotta get these on the boat. I guess we'll just go back down here. Here's the anchor. Do these float? Oh, yes. Great. Okay, so I can just release them and then collect them on the surface. Instead of having to swim all the way up and all the way down again with each one. Where's the anchor? There's the anchor, so... okay. There you go, little human. Follow your siblings. Right, now where did I see... here. Heard some weird noises. Okay. Last one. Oh, this one. Alright, you taking off? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you again, as always. I know it's been a while. But, yeah. Till next time. See you later. Okay. This one's going... we're going up. We're going to carry this one with us. Just following the anchor line here. You see the timer's counting down. It's 59 minutes, 30 seconds, and falling. $60 meters. That is pretty deep. Interesting to see underneath the boat. So there's a seed. Looks like it got caught under the boat. I'm gonna release that one so I can grab this one. And, oh. And it gets unstuck. Can I throw it? Come on. Throw it up onto the boat. Oh my goodness. How are we gonna do this? No! Come on. Alright, maybe I can climb the ladder with it. I don't know. I don't have any hands to, like... Oh, there it goes. Alright, well, we got one. We just need 3 more. Good grief. The storm is really rocking the boat. Okay, that's 2. There's 3. Number 4. I am number 4. Alright, so now we gotta get these into their pods. Turn off the flashlight. Okay, so we need 4 pods. These guys. Lazarus pod. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. $55 and change, 54, 56. All right. Human seeds are going into the Lazarus pod. Seed not refrigerated. Insert into functional Lazarus rack. So yeah, next stop is Lazarus complex. I guess they go in on the right-hand side over here, so let's position them accordingly. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. Insert. It went into that one. Oh, that's... It goes on the right side of where the screen is, so you have to position it properly. In order for it to go in, like that. Bada boom. Okay, so timer, they have not stopped. There is no life support for them, so seed not refrigerated. So we got to get out of here and go to Lazarus complex, which is, we need to make a U-turn, it looks like. And we're going to want full power, so we're going to turn the diesel engines back on. Pull up our anchors. And make a U-turn, head towards Lazarus complex. Let's not run over any mines on the way, though. Alright, 100% straight line, diesel plus electric. Wow, we're going pretty fast. 35 kilometers an hour? Last listener station. Yep, we've been here before. We just cleared a bunch of it out and turned things on. Alright, we got 4.9 kilometers to go. You know what I'm thinking I'm going to do? What I was talking about earlier. You always want to repair things before you disassemble them so you can get the parts back. But yeah, getting kind of tired of constantly repairing those silly things. Let's see, can we build another large solar panel up here? Should be able to. I think we have the parts. Yes, Lumi Max. Wait a second. Saw something at the last second, but you don't have a magnetic coil. In fact, we should be able to make 2 of these. This is the magnetic coil, this one. Alright, 4 kilometers from Lazarus Complex. Storm's getting kind of wild out here. And frame rate is dropping considerably. Yeesh. Alright, I'm going to put another solar panel up front here with this one. Oh, look at that frame rate just bottoming out. It still says 20 FPS. I don't think it ever shows less than 20 FPS. I think their counter is broken. Also, we are not headed towards Lazarus Complex anymore. We are going some other direction. Oh my goodness. This storm has us off course. And my FPS is awful. Oof. Like, I get a few seconds of usable something. And then... nope. Just get me to that steering wheel. Taking half a second to render. 584 milliseconds. Alright, I'm gonna try and drop the throttle. We are getting off course here. Wow, this frame rate dropping pretty terrible. Looks like the storm has passed. You know what I should probably do here as well? Oof. And then the frame rate drops. Let's do... Ah, give me control. I need control the ship. Come on. Pilot the boat. How do I get the throttle to 0? Come on. There we go. I'm gonna go save. And, maybe reboot the game? What do you guys think? This is kind of sudden and choppy, and it's annoying AF, that's for sure. I'm gonna go save and restart. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because this is terrible performance here. Oh, I got a few seconds of normal frames. It's going to take me 5 minutes just to get to the save point, isn't it? The backup. Oof. Just 500 millisecond. 300. Alright, down. Come on, get me here. Oh, we had a couple seconds again. So close, y'all. So close to saving. Come on, computer. You can do it. Almost there. I just need a few good seconds. Yeah, the counter for the frames per second bottoms out at 20. I could just get to that console. Right there. Do a game save. Reboot. Because this sort of thing, I'm guessing it's some sort of memory cache issue. Either on the GPU or the CPU, honestly. It could be either one, but something has bogged us down, that's for sure. We're almost there. Just hold down the V key, hit the backup. Backup in progress. Please wait. Crossing the fingers. Backup completed. Excellent. Now, if I can get to the menu, shut the game down. Might have to force close it again. Alright, force close. There it goes. 205 on the CPU Fahrenheit? Good grief, GPU's at 161. Yeah, we are definitely over. That's why I monitor and look at those things. Okay. We're going to reboot the laptop. Temperatures have come down to 136 and 116. Get the restart done, clear out the memory cache on everything. CPU, GPU, you name it. Temporary hard disk cache. Yes, restart. Anyway. Well, we got a couple of hours of play out of it for now. Okay, computer's coming back online. Hardware monitor for temperatures. Geez, in the restart, just that one little moment of the fans turning off, the CPU went back up to 169 Fahrenheit. GPU to 120. They're both coming down now. We're looking at 114 and 142. Kind of wild to think that happens like that. Alright. Stand up, sit down. Let's switch that up. And we're back. So, fire up the game. Try and do the load from the save game. Into the void once again. All the blackness that you see here. And it's loading. Got little hourglasses with the mouse there, but I think they may have broken a few things with this update. All right. Now we got something. All right. Back up to slot 3, 6 minutes ago. Wow. It's a long time to reboot and then reload the game. Okay. Everything's rendering in. Kind of funny to see. But there it is. I am right over the top of something. That's wild. Wasn't on the map, was it? I wonder if that's what's causing the render issue. Because if it's trying to load assets or something down there, like a hidden cave kind of deal, because we're still experiencing the same frame issues. Let's try driving before we get stuck here for too long. It has smoothed out here. Oh, and then it gets stuck. Right as I say that, of course. This is interesting. I wonder what that is off our port. It doesn't say. I have to look at the map. It just says unknown. Huh. Habitat node 03-12.3. Okay. Well, we got close enough. Now we know. But we got to get these little baby seed humans to the station. We can always come back to that. Also, I was building solar panels. Whoa. The heck? The Lumi Max. Solar panel. There's the plug outlet. Now I'm gonna need a connector. Performance is holding steady, though. It's been smooth sailing since we got away from that one spot. Shark. Biomechanical shark. And we're stuck again. Man. So many good things about this game until it hangs like that. Just kind of... takes away from the gameplay. Slowing down again. 200 millisecond render times. Oh, and then it picks right back up. Just inexplicably. And then choppiness returns. Alright, it looks like we're coming up on maybe the backside of Lazarus Complex. So I'm gonna bear right a little. A few degrees to the north. That way we can come around on the port side. Alright, smooth sailing for a minute. Or a few seconds, anyhow. .29 frames per second. And then, now what? This be? Okay, well, still going. And slow down again. Speed up, slow down. Speed up, slow down. Oh. Watch out, shark. Bonk. I don't know that I've ever hit a shark before. Man, nearly 40 kilometers an hour. More windmills. Gonna need some work, I'm sure. We're heading west. That's the north side of the station. Yep, indeed. Let's shut off the diesel engine. Save us on the fuel. Focus on renewables. The electric here and the solar panels. bring that speed down. Okay, trying to bring it in closer here so we can attach the moorings. And of course there's this storm rolling in. Can't make it easy on you, can we? Alright, hopping out. Grab the line. Oh, it's time to the dip. Alright. Everything's doubled up there. This light will be handy over here at night, so we're gonna plug that in. Okay. Leave it on. We're going to be inside this building for a while with these rambunctious little rascals. Does it say 36 minutes, 45 seconds? Took us 14 minutes to get here. But real time took us like half an hour because rendering problems out on the water. And a reboot. Okay, up we go. Really is the easiest way to move these things. Oh, come on, grab it. I mean, they're made to be launched in space. They're pretty robust, right? A little bit of tossing them around on the floor is not going to hurt them. Builds character, right? Okay. Locked and loaded. Oh, this one doesn't have water or power. Uh-oh. What do we need? We need a whole bunch of stuff to fix this silly thing, too. Alright. Power. Not enough resources for upkeep. This one doesn't have power either. And we're stuck for a minute. I guess we'll see. It does have water, so this thing must be repaired. And it's not popping up. Okay, so yeah, it is repaired. Just needs electricity. Pull up the build menu. Not carrying any stuff? What? What are all my resources? I should have enough. Use to transfer. Oh, I don't have plastic. Well, there's some close by. That's fine. Alright, there's other canisters here. Plug these in. Okay, this one's locked in. Time remaining 1 hour. Getting power and water. Alright, let's get the other one. That one's locked in. 31 minutes. Turn it on. Oh, that does say 1 hour. Okay. I think there's enough there to sustain them. I need materials. Might as well be running short on things. Plastic. Let's take the gold. Copper. Aluminum. Glass. fabric. We gotta repair this other module, bring it online. Also, power this one on. Alright, it's bubbling. Timer's reset. What do we need to fix this? More rubber, carbon fiber, and titanium. Those are all on the boat. 5 of each. Cool. It was like, I was gonna fall. Thankfully they installed safety rails and glass. Alright, 5 each, titanium, carbon fiber, rubber. Okay. Didn't I pick up? I guess I need more. Okay, wow, we got a lot of carbon fiber. Titanium, and then some more rubber. Overflows here. It's weird, the elevator doesn't make sound. We'll do that after we handle this. We need to get this fixed and operational. Okay. And then some more cables left. Are you kidding me? Bring it online. Water. Have no water frickin' hoses. Is there anything in here? Just materials. Okay. Time to stand up again, but I think I'm gonna stay seated. Alright, water inputs. There. Are we live? We are. Okay. Human seed paused. Righto. Right on. Okay, so... yeah. All this going on down here. Electricity. Speaking of... battery capacity looking. 4.6. Okay. 4.4. There's 2 batteries there. The windmills. Well, the crowbar works. Huh. Where that thing came from. Anyhow, I'm gonna save our progress here. Just in case. Blue basketball. He shoots. Oh, off the rim. Nope. I mean, really, how hard can it be? There we go. You got a point. Right there. Free throw line. Are you kidding me? We got the basketball stuck. Oh my goodness. We got a point. But it's a loot. What does the basketball give us? Poor. Item. Memory. Patience of 0. What? Seems like you'd give you some sort of, like, talent for, I don't know, hand-eye coordination. That's 3 batteries we've got going on here. 82%. 83%. 83%. Yeah, there's like no sun on this side because it's the north part of the building. So windmills are really only going to be effective up here, except they always constantly need fixing, repairing. Also, at some point, we gotta figure out how to get in here. Or up here to get this guy and his stuff. The door doesn't open from this side. Go figure. How much power is flowing out there? 19 kilowatts. That's water. 400 liters an hour for the water. 20 kilowatts of power. That's just one saltwater pump and water refiner. Water purifier. Multiple of these tanks. I'm trying to think. There's one here and 2 or 3 upstairs. No iron. Any old iron. Need quite a bit. Just those. And then additional bays for water purifiers could go there. Honestly, they can go anywhere, but I guess since we're gonna need iron, might as well grab this stuff. More junk. Been a minute since I've been down here, so I'm just looking to see. Oh, we got some stuff over here. Oh, we got another robot. And some batteries. So how come he's down? We have backup batteries. Imagine being that close to some batteries to recharge, and nope. All your systems shut down. Forklift. Oh yeah, this is how we got in originally. We had to find our way in. Okay, okay. Oh, there's still something growing out there. It's not doing anything to us, though, so it's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Drop off the scrap. Yeah, there's a water tank. One over there, 3. One downstairs is 4. That's 8,000 liters of pure water. Deposit all trash. I thought I was hitting the button. Oh, the game is frozen. That's why. Charge up again. Okay, so we should check up top too, on the rooftop. Imagine our stuff needs repairing up there too. Windmills and the like. Here's another battery. What is that? 4 batteries now? Windmills. See what the damage is. 81%. Same. 55%. Great. Same as that one. 54. Alright. Those fixed up. We got some biomaterial out here that could be useful. Oh, they're attacking those? What? Let's switch over to regular bullets. Those seem to be more effective, that's for sure. I thought I had gotten rid of those things when I first got here. Apparently not. Take this silly... I don't know. Fine. Running out of bullets. Oh, ammo was found in the backpack. Good grief. Alright, crowbar time. Clobbering time. You don't attack if the flashlight is off. Oh, come on. Wish. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're annoying. More over here. Just get them to come this way. This guy over here. Oh, they're trying to get up to that light. Wow, there's a lot of them. Maybe we can get them with a grenade. Oops. Answer is yes. I need more ammo. I don't want to sit up here smacking everything with a crowbar all night. Or maybe it will work this time. I don't know. These guys are different. I think they're avoiding the light. The other ones are attracted to light. Yeah, you. Come on over. How do I not... Seems to be kind of stuck up in there. Might be able to shoot him out, but... Yeah. What in the... Oh my gosh. Where'd that thing come from? An infestation, I tell you. One more. Man, you leave for a little bit, things just start taking over. Need ammo. Do we have enough material to make ammo? We do. Pistol flex. Pistol shard. I can repair here. Forgot about that. Okay. Go ahead and back up. Well, at this point, I need another bio break, and it's dinner time. So, I say we call it here. Yeah? Well, there you have it. The new update for The Last Caretaker still needs work. That's for sure. We had many hangs where the game just stopped. We had that whole deal with the FPS dropping to just basically nothing for several minutes. Had to reboot the game, the computer, everything. And yeah, looking at the temperatures, it's kind of wild. It's getting a little hot. But yeah, that's it for Tuesday night. Next week, we'll have some more for you. So until then, see you next time. Have a good night.